Chapter 10 of Evan's Life on a Little Known Planet is about the insect the locust. During the late 1800s, these pests were very bad in the Midwest, causing so many problems that rations had to be sent by the military and other relief systems. One interesting thing about this chapter is the different opinions of people that had on these pests. Some people equated them with locusts that were mentioned in the Bible and thought it was the wrath of God. In Kansas, though, they organized a grasshopper army to fight off these beasts, and pretty much any man that was able had to help with this army and go to fight off the locusts. And even in other places, they started cooking these locusts and eating them in restaurants, which is pretty nasty, but I guess you have to do what you have to do. Riley was a major player in this part of time period because he pretty much set up the National Geographical Survey, which was a team of 3 people that went around and watched the migration patterns of locusts and were able to figure out how to get rid of them and why they were coming. And the reason they were coming was because they were running out of food in their normal area, which was near the Rocky Mountains, which was more up north than the Midwest is. And they thought that they were reproducing too fast to supply enough food for them in the Rocky Mountains. So they were having to migrate to find food, which I guess is a good enough reason to migrate to other areas because you don't have enough food. But another interesting thing that was interesting about this chapter is that locusts were actually really interested in eating onions and tobacco. They would actually get kind of addicted to tobacco, kind of like people do. They would like eat a part of it and then they would kind of be hooked on it and want to eat more and more of it, which I thought was pretty interesting. Anyways, but this was on chapter 10 of Evan's Life on a Little Known Planet. Bye.